Yes, well, I'm a mum and I work part-time, and for many years now I've been wanting to set up a business in the days that I'm not at work, and the idea for this came a few years ago when I was looking for a business that I could run from home that was mainly internet-based, and I hit on the idea of selling or sourcing and selling high-quality lingerie to the female market. Yes, I mean, one of the biggest challenges for me when I've been setting this business up is bringing the ideas. I've got a lot of ideas, but actually bringing those together for the business itself. And then creating the time to do that. So this is before the marketing answer. It's about finding the time and being structured enough when I have my free time to start building the business and sticking to a plan. From a marketing point of view, I've now reached the point where I've got a website I'm happy with and proud of. I've got plans for the future of the business, but the biggest part now obviously is how I market that and get customers, because with the best website or shop in the world, without customers, the business will go nowhere. So yes, that's my biggest challenge at the moment. I actually heard about the project through a colleague at work, because as I said, I do work part-time, and she'd heard of Marina, I think her name is, who heads up the consultancy.
Marina Larios, yeah.
Yes, so I made contact and managed to get on the course, because I'm so aware of the value of social media in terms of engaging with potential customers. And it's not that I've never looked into this, and I've spent a lot of time myself researching this into how I can first engage on a person-to-person level in terms of who might be interested in the business, before I then go on to actually show the products and what they might be interested in buying. So I came into this with some knowledge, but certainly I needed some support in actually putting that into action and looking at, again, how I could best use the time I've got, the most effective way of using that time in my social media strategy and campaign. Well, Daniel was extremely helpful. As I say, I didn't come into this with zero knowledge, and I do, I use social media myself in every day. But I particularly wanted to focus on Facebook and using Facebook, because I think for my target audience, Facebook is probably the most appropriate platform to use. And also, I have a blog that I have on my site. So the blog I was okay with, but the Facebook, really putting it to its maximum usage, I did need some support with that, and Dan was just really, really good. Not only having the technical skills and being able to answer questions, but also ideas for how I could really start to put my Facebook strategy, if you like, into action, and things that I'd not thought of. So I think, as I say, on top of the actual technical skills and, try this and click that, Dan actually sat and listened to where I was trying to take my business, where next. And I think really helped me think through my market that I was targeting, and the best ways I could use Facebook to reach them in better ways than I already was. I mean, if I'm honest, it's taken longer than I thought to grow the business, but it'll take me even longer without Dan's input and the input of this programme. I mean, all I'll say is at the moment that Facebook is is linked with everything I do. So I'm constantly now thinking on a daily basis, which as advised, ideally look at Facebook being a daily posting exercise. So I am thinking a lot broader now about how I can use Facebook to just raise awareness of the business and what it stands for, because it is, as I said earlier, I've got a blog linked to the site as well, so it's not just a shop, and I think this is where online stores and services can really, it's really valuable that I'm able to offer more than just a shop where you can purchase something online. So the blog, for instance, is about sharing tips and ideas around romance, around finding the perfect partner. So with the blog on the one hand, the Facebook linking that to the blog and asking questions, because I think that's another useful thing I've learned with Facebook and other social media. It's the interaction, so it's not just a one-way pushing out of information, it's interacting with your customers or potential customers and asking them questions and getting their points of view and ideas. And again, that doesn't even have to be linked to the business. This is the other thing that I've learned. It's just trying to think about what interests them and linking the social media campaign to what is of interest to them, and that can be anything really. So the other day, for instance, I had a very brief post relating to Brad and Angelina's wedding, because I thought,
yeah, I saw that actually.
You know, I know that the people I'm marketing this out probably may have some interest in that, so it's not always about pushing the product, if you like. So, but yeah, so in answer to your question, in terms of growing the business now, for me it's purely coming down now from a Facebook point of view in bumping up my number of Facebook fans and getting more likes. Yeah, I mean, certainly I can see this as being something on an ongoing business that my business would need on an ongoing basis. Sorry, I'm not in a position at the moment to buy in that sort of service because I'm still growing the business. But certainly, I put this on the feedback at the end of the programme that you know, if the business does grow, which I'm anticipating it will, then when I look at marketing costs and costs associated with that, I would think about building in some cost to pay for this service. What I want to do is sort of pin it down a bit more, I think, in terms of what exactly I was hoping to get from it, because I think I was just like a sponge before, just taking everything and anything I could. But when I get to the stage where I'm able to buy this service in, then I would want to, you know, be really clear about what my priority needs were in this area and what I needed to buy in from that service. But I think it worked in a partnership anyway, and I anticipate that would be how it would work again. So you know, having that discussion and picking the brains of the person that was allocated to me to help me decide that.